unnecessary roughness and 15-yard penalty. But you got to do something. But in the process of that, we can't let you off the hook, Mike McCarthy. Because thus far, you've done a terrible job of coaching.
Thank you.
So two things can be true.
Thank you.
They should have stepped up for Andy Dalton, and you got to do a better job of doing what you were in place to do, which is coach and get this team ready to play on a consistent basis. But I guess, Skip, it's just like they weren't feeling it yesterday. You know, and considering they hadn't fought anybody all year, I don't know why all of a sudden they want to fight now, Skip.
That is correct.
I guess that's what they're thinking about. Like, man, we really think about it. Ain't like we've been fighting all along. So they let Bostic go. Bostic might he's going to get a heavy fine. We know that. He might get suspended.
He might.
He might get suspended for a game for that.
I agree.
But you got to be shoved. You got to shove the guy down or something.
Under any other circumstance, any other team, I completely concur. I, in this case, do not want to let Mike McCarthy off the hook. He very slyly, shrewdly tried to deflect the blame and blame, blame his offensive line, which is decimated for not having the back of the backup quarterback.
Right.
That's not the primary issue here.
Right. That ain't why you were down 20.
That is correct. Mike, and you, also the other Mike Nolan, they quit on you yesterday. They started quitting on Monday night, that Monday nightmare against Kyler and company. Yesterday, they failed to even show up for the kickoff against what used to be your arch rival in Washington, where they used to play their hearts and their guts out, and you came out heartless and gutless. From the opening kickoff to the bitter end, you showed no fight, no competitiveness. You have quit on the new head coach and the new defensive coordinator, and it was shameful and embarrassing and humiliating for me to watch. So now to the play in question. Remember, there's no Ty Smith, the all-pro left tackle. Would he have gone after Bostic? You better believe he would have. Would Travis Frederick, the former all-pro center, would he have gone? Yes, he would have gone after him. Would Zach Martin, who couldn't play yesterday because of a concussion, would he have gone after Bostic? You better believe he would have.
Collins would have been first, though.
Okay, La'el Collins would have been first in line, and he is gone for the season. You have a rookie at center and a rookie undrafted at right tackle, and the only player left over in the line from last year is Connor Williams, who was the weakest link in the line a year ago. What do you think these kids and these cast-offs? Cam Irving started his first game yesterday. He started 8 games for the Kansas City Chiefs last year, but he's been sick and hurt all year. He doesn't even know anybody. They should have worn name tags yesterday because they need to be introduced to each other. So how, as a group, are they going to react? They're having a hard enough time just trying to hold their own, and all of a sudden they watch their quarterback like literally get his head knocked off, as in helmet knocked off. And to their credit, they all rushed to Andy Dalton, who looked like he was out cold on the ground, and they all leaned over to say, "Are you okay?" And in the interim, the referees immediately ejected John Bostic. He is gone. They're saying, you're out. So it's hard. You're going to have to chase him down at the bench to give him a shove. No, they ain't going to chase him down to the bench. No, as soon as he hit Dalton and pops up, one lineman should have been right there to shove him dead in his back. He's back on the ground again. I got that. But the first order of business yesterday, Dalton got hit with such a cheap shot. It was so blatant. I thought he was really hurt, and he may still be. He may have a head injury.
It's going to be hard for him to make it, Skip. He's going to be in concussion protocol. So it's going to be very difficult for him to make it to Sunday night. So there's a great chance you're going to see I don't know if he's a rookie or second-year guy, but your backup.
Ben DiNucci. James Madison. Lord have mercy. Lord
I think they're Spiders. They might be the Spiders.
Are they the Spiders?
No, the Richmond Spiders.
Richmond Spiders. I'm not sure what James Madison is. They're in the Colonial Athletic.
It should be the presidents or something.
Something like that, okay? But that may be your starting quarterback at Philadelphia, which is why I'm already predicting they will lose 40 to 3.
Skip, now you bad luck. I don't know. We're not going to talk about this.
Bad luck?
Yeah, you bad luck.
I am all, but that's all I've had the whole year. So remember, this game was already over when this happened because they had quit in the first quarter.
Well, so what does it matter if you're going to get tossed?
Okay, so what pride does this team, what pride has it shown you in any game this year? Because it has fallen behind in 7 straight games right out of the gate. And in the last 6 games, it has fallen hopelessly behind in the first half. And this game was over at halftime. And Antonio Gibson, who had a career rushing best game of 82 yards, had 94 at halftime. They wouldn't tackle him.
Right.
So how are they going to fight back? What fight did they show you at all?
Well, I mean, consider that they hadn't been fighting at all. The offense hadn't played well. They hadn't been fighting. The defense definitely hadn't fought.
Nope.
They fought one play, and as you mentioned, they stopped them on the goal line on fourth down. But that was it.
That was it. I got one play. I mean, seriously, Antonio Gibson on his first touchdown run, it's 12 yards. And if we could quickly see that, could somebody explain if anybody on the defense tried to tackle him?
No.
Isn't that the object? Is to try to tackle? Can you? This is Antonio Gibson. We're not talking about Derrick Henry. That's Antonio Gibson. Wow. And when that happened, I said, that's it. I'm out. They are done for the season.
Man, that's bad.
Okay, there are 6 players on that field right then and there who have made Pro Bowls before, and they have no guts, no heart, no pride left. They don't want to play for the 2 new coaches.
I don't know. I don't know how you go in the meeting room week after week and put the tape in, Skip, and just watch that.
How wouldn't you be horrified to watch that?
I mean, Skip, this is like this. What is their record now? We're 2 and 5. So this is 7 straight weeks.
By the way, they're only a half game out of first place, and I can't stomach it because I wish this division would quit enabling my team to keep saying we're okay.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
you're not.
Theoretically, they are okay, Skip. Unfortunately, they're not in the AFC North. Because they're going to take 3 teams. I believe 3 teams are going to get into the playoffs from that division. And unfortunately, 1 team has to go from the NFC East. Okay. Only 1 team.
Well, how about the NFC West?
Skip, you might be in a situation where you pool all the teams together, take players from everybody to make 1 team to go to the playoffs. So you take a quarterback from here, you take an offensive lineman from there, a defensive lineman from the 4 teams from the NFC East, and that would be your playoff roster.
Okay. All right, fine. So if Jerry Jones sits quietly this week and doesn't say a thing or defends the 2 head coaches, the head coach and the new coordinator, that means he is playing for Trevor Lawrence. And I'm not kidding about that.
But Skip, you remember when they lost the other day? He said he loved the effort. The effort's there.
What effort? 38-10? That's not effort.
Skip, y'all look awful. Y'all look awful, Skip.
We're done.
No.
Most humiliating day in my fandom.
No, I need more of this.
No, you do not.
I need some more of this on Sunday night. I need Fletcher Cox. I need Graham. I need Curry. I need them to Barnett. I need them to get after your quarterback.
The rookie from James Madison.
Yes.
Impressive.
Yep.
High degree of difficulty.
And I need old Walker to him to do what he does with Ward Jr., Fulgham, all them guys. Look what we got. You keep talking about your guys. Look at what we got out. Lane Johnson is out. Barrett is out. Peters is out. The guy that was supposed to play Peters, he's out. Look at us. No D-Jack, no Alshon, no Jalen Reagor, no Miles Sanders. We don't want to hear none of your excuses.
You got Boston Scott, and we don't.
No,
it boils
we got
down to that.
To him.
Yeah. 40-3 Philadelphia. Watch.
We betting due on this one too.
Oh, we're not.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. We got to get some due.
I don't know if we're
that's your team, my team.
Will you give me 37?
No, dude.
No longer. It is not going to get better for you, Skip. I'm sorry, it's not going to get better for the Cowboys. But Aaron Rodgers, though, he did bounce back in a big way. I know Shannon was there for it. We discussed what he did yesterday.